The bathrooms are the number one part of a building that has to be cleaned, it has to be stocked, it has to be disinfected. The number one part of a whole entire building. And 9 times out of 10, when you're running out of toilet paper, it's the CEO that's not having it. I don't know why, but that's always the case. The C-suite runs out of toilet paper more than anybody I know.
It's great. These are great forums. I mean, we spend all day in front of our laptops and that type of thing. Yeah. It's like, give me a good wall of whiteboards so we can really kind of scribe this stuff out and really come up with the next great platform for development. Because the data is going to be at the center of it, Caleb, but it's that narrative that gets generated from that data that I think is going to be so important.
Here's an interesting one. So whose responsibility is it to innovate, to deliver sustainable innovation?
Yeah. Okay. So this is the elephant in the room, right? This is the easy bit. And in a way, this is kind of explains my career journey, because I did sustainability for 10 years and then pivoted maybe into a new role and took on a slightly new role.
I mean, Michael Brent, you're not too young anymore, but many started.
I'm an old man, Cindy. I'm an old man.
You're an old man like me, but many startups have, as a CEO or the salespeople, they're like 30 years old or 28, and they might come over in a pair of jeans. You go like, but take them serious.
The server stuff, how on-prem is going to the cloud in terms of at enterprise levels, that itself is going to not only make you more mobile, which means you need to be able to track how your people are performing. Of course, you can't. There's Big Brother watching, so you can't chip people. You can at least manage your spaces very intelligently.
I was on a panel session a couple of weeks ago now with Alex Note, and she put it perfectly. And she said, if you're waiting for legislation and regulation to be the thing that gets you to change your behaviors and your attitude towards this, then you're too late. Because it's the people inside the buildings. And like you said, it's in mainstream media now about indoor air quality and ventilation. People are redefining their expectations and their wants and their needs in a space.
With the kind of COVID stuff, I've now run out of "I told you so" from before, and I don't know how any organisation is going to feel comfortable opening without having a smart building, because the data is going to be so important to start. Firstly around compliance, to prove kind of where people have been or that you've done the right actions at the right time. I think there's a piece on cost saving so that you've got the agility to ramp the place up and down. And then I also think there's a bit of kind of like attraction to it, the fact that you've got these sorts of technologies now.
PropTech has seen that it's a big new space, right? There's a new PropTech company comes into the market almost every month at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, the amount of emails I'm getting with people promising to, solve everything for me.
The silver bullet.